Hello my Sagittarius friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of September. As your first card here, we see the anchor here. The anchor, it literally tells us to stay steady here. Here it also encourages us to go for certain things if something is in our reach here. Regarding changes in your life, the anchor tells us the opposite. We must stay with the things as they are here. With these cards, like if we are planning, for instance, for a move or changing a job, it's not best to do that with the anchor on our first card here. Anyway, in other conditions, it could mean that in certain areas of our life we make certain decisions and something is immediately changing, like literally we lift the anchor for certain situations in our life. Then we have the central card. The central card is the cross here. The cross is also like the anchor, a heavy card here. It could mean that certain things in our life are destined to be. Mostly it's also that we, with this card, we are a little bit burdened. We have responsibilities with this card. Sometimes also it means protection. Sometimes also it means that the cross sometimes it delays things, because if things would happen now, it would be too early. So in that way, the cross is also a protection. This is what we see here also. If we have certain responsibilities, it's possible also that we are planning to keep these responsibilities, or some of these responsibilities we could let go. This is what also happening with these cards. There is also some personal development. We learn certain things. We are obligated to learn certain things. We are obligated to accept certain things here. Anyway, we need to carry on what we are doing, and as I said, certain things we will let go in your life. Then we have the anchor and the woman here. This is the person card, so it doesn't mean necessarily that it only applies on women, because on women we do general readings here, so we need to see this as a person card. Anyway, the anchor and the woman, what does it mean? It means that this person, man or the woman around us, or we ourselves, are dependable. This is what we are seeing here. Somebody you can really rely on, you can depend on, somebody who has a fixed mind. Also with the book here, also there could be some education, or a person who is well educated, but we will see that later. Anyway, this person is very solid here. This is what we are seeing here, reliable. Sometimes also a little bit stubborn. It could mean that this is a person around us, but anyway, we can rely on this person. It could be somebody who is close to us here. We feel safe in the surroundings of this person. Also, if it us, this will be things that you recognize in yourself into in these things. If you're a guy, sometimes also it means that we cling on to a woman in our life. That is then another point of view. It's possible that a lot of things evolve around this person, or that a lot of things revolve around this person. There's a kind of loyalty here also that we are seeing here. Then we have the book next to the person card here. As I said here, this person could be educated, somebody with a lot of knowledge here. Sometimes it points to a teacher, or somebody with a lot of knowledge, or a writer. It could also point, if we need information, that this person has the information that we need for certain steps in our life here. The person could also be a little bit introvert in themselves here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the key and the cross here. The key and the cross here, this is like we are destined for success here. Also, if this is a love, this love is meant to be. This is what we are seeing here also. Things like fall into place for us, because the key is a very positive card, and here combined with the cross here, it's like we are able to move forward in a very good way here. It's like a fate here. There's a guidance here. Somebody is something, or someone is protecting us here. Also, sometimes we are able to connect with our subconscious mind here. We have good insights. If this is related to a relationship, it's possible also we have good insights in the relationships that are going on in our life here. Sometimes also, if somebody is to blame and they blame you, you would accept this. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. There's an openness here also that we are seeing here. If we suffered some pains before from a love life before, or we had some physical pains here, it also means that these pains are relieved. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it means that we are very focused on our work, and we want to succeed, and we know if we want to succeed we need to work hard, and this is what you will do here with this combination of cards here. We want the things to be safe. If we take a step, we will make sure that it's safe. Then we have the cross and the heart here. This points to, as I said here, you will have good feelings in attracting a partner. You will see through it here. If we have a partner, there are important lessons, like karmic lessons, to be learned. If there were difficulties, you will learn a lot from this partner. This is what we are seeing here. Also, if we are learned, it's possible with the anchor there, as I said, that we move on from this relationship. Maybe this person was temporary in our life and we learned about that, and we will move on later on. This is what we are seeing here also. It's like literally the cross sometimes is a test. It's like a test of the heart here, a test of our love life here, emotional tests here. There could be some heartbreak sometimes also. That is what we are seeing here. If you're in the beginning of a relationship, it could mean that the date don't go so very well, but I'm just adding this here. What do we see more here? It's like if something happens to a person close to us or a person that we love, it's like it's destined to be. It's like a stroke of fate here that we are seeing here. But we are convinced this is the one and true love, but maybe some changes are coming upon us and we need to review certain things in our life. Then we come in the third horizontal line. We have the sit, the ship, and the stork. The sit and the ship here, suddenly the sit is suddenly. So suddenly there is a trip here. There could be a trip with literally with a ship, with a bigger vehicle, with an airplane. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this is a place where we have been before, because the stork is a bird of return. But the vehicle that you're traveling with is bigger. This is what we are seeing here. Also, there could be a certain goodbye. Maybe you say goodbye to certain people in your life here, especially if you're traveling. If you are close connected to that person, it could be emotionally a little bit painful for saying goodbye to this person here. Also, we need to be careful if we travel not to hurt ourselves. So you need to be a little bit wise here, not to be too impulsive. We need to think if we take certain steps for this travel. Don't take any risks here. With the sit, it's not wise to take a risk here, especially for our person here. We need to be a little bit careful here. It's possible also that some old things in our life, or things out of the past, that we stop with this year, and we move on in a different adventure here in our life here. But as I said, be careful if you travel. Take care of yourself. Don't do anything crazy. Don't take any risks, because with the sit there could be something involved there. Then we have the ship and the stork here. The trip is important here. We see that there is an important trip here. It's important for us. It's possible also that this is now your final destination. It's possible you have been there before, but you have decided to go there. Maybe you migrate, maybe you go to another country, or you are considering for doing so. If you do so and you make the step, you probably will not come back and you will stick to your plan here and you will stay there. Also, during the travel, there are transformations in your mind, and these are irreversible. You will think, and certain things you say goodbye and you will not come back to it. This is what we are seeing here. There are certain consequences because of this travel. Also, not only to the people around you, but also in your mind you will take certain steps here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we want to move on to the next steps here. There will also be some expenses because the ship is also some expensive, so maybe the trip is not so cheap, or there is some side expenses like visas and something like here that we need to pay also here. But there is a transformative power here that we have here, and also there will new experiences coming in, but it's possible, as I said, that you are already familiar with certain things. Maybe you have been there before. It's also we discover ourselves more. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the ship. Wait, where we are here? The vertical lines here. Then we come here in the vertical lines here. We have the anchor, the key, and the sit here. This points to self-reliance. Maybe we want to rely on ourselves for certain things. And maybe suddenly we can, because the sit sometimes it's very sudden here. There would be improvements here. If there was any doubt or confusion before, this will be quickly resolved here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We need to be a little bit flexible also with these cards for moving up here and settling down routes here. There's a possibility also for a longer term success here with these cards here. If you are very perseverant, there will be breakthroughs, especially with the sit here. This could be the possibility here with this combination of cards. Anyway, if there are opportunities also for another residence, maybe in the future this will also come up on play for moving. This is what we are seeing here also. There would be also a liberation for certain routines here that we are seeing here, and it could go quite fast. Then with the key and the sit here, as I said, this goes very fast here. There will be flashes of insight. How do you need to conduct certain situations here? There's understanding. You will have inspiration and you will realize certain things here. You will literally see through here and realize how to go. This is what we are seeing here also. We will shift in a higher gear here and act on our ideas. You could really have good ideas with this combination of cards. Also, there is some spiritual going on here. You will feel it in your mind where you go there, that there is a fate turning point here with this combination of cards here. There are important decisions to be taken here, but as I said, be careful if you travel here that you don't hurt yourself here. You could be very efficient here with this combination of cards, easy to solve problems here also. That is what we are seeing here with these cards. Then we come in the second vertical line here. We have the person card and the cross here. It's possible that a certain person is guiding us. This person could have insights. He could be an experienced person here. You could be the one needing support, and this person could provide the help. This could be a very serious person with the cross here. This is what what the cards tell us here. There could be this could be a person that is very dutiful here, responsible here, that is helping us here. Then we have the cross and the ship. The cross and the ship here, if there is a trip, this trip is destined to be, as I said, you've been there before probably. Here also there could be some discoveries during the travel, but we already saw this already. If you travel also, what you could experience is some delays. Maybe some flights are delays. This could we see also with the cross here. But the journey is meant to be here. It's like it's our duty to look for something else somewhere else. This is what we are seeing here with the cross. But it doesn't make things necessarily easy. That is another topic. So then we have the book and the heart here. The book and the heart here. It's possible that somebody suddenly, maybe that is a person who lives in abroad, or somebody, or during their trip, but it's somebody, you know, suddenly this person reveals certain intentions or feelings for you, and usually it's a romantic feeling that, and maybe you could be a little bit surprised about this here. This is what we are seeing here, because maybe you felt the same for this person, but you never talked about it, and you're both a little bit surprised. This is what we are seeing here with this combination here of cards. Since the other cards, the cards are very serious, I think this is a serious thing here that could work out for the both of you. I mean, if this is something new here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible before you kept a lot of feelings for yourself, and now you both open up. This is what we are seeing here. It's like there's an understanding and there's a love, or there's a loving understanding here. This is what we are seeing here. We accept this person, maybe we know this person, and we accept their faults and our own faults, and we both move on here. It's like you know the person literally by heart. You know how he's going to react, but maybe you never included the feelings. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the heart and the stork here. This is literally the crush here. If you don't have a love relationship, you will have now with these cards here. There's events taking place in our love life here. It also means from holding hands, taking it to the next physical level. This is what we are seeing here. There are changes in the relationship. If you know this person only as a colleague, for instance, I just give an example, you will take it and you will go to the next level on several departments in the relationship here. There's a major change here of your heart here. But also, since the stork is a bird that returns, it's not only for the travel that you've been there, but it's possible that you know this person and you return to this person, or you know this person from before, because the stork is a bird of return. So it's possible that you know this person from before. This is what we are seeing here, but maybe you didn't had an idea that the relationship would evolve that way, and that it would evolve in a love relationship here. It's inevitable that we fall in love, and we can only go with the flow because there's a lot of water here. You see, the ship is water, the stork is water, so we need to go with the flow here. And we could think that this is maybe we thought this before, or this person thought that, or you both thought, and it's never spoken out, but you feel here that there is a true love possible. So my Sagittarius friends, this is it for the month of September. I hope you get a little bit wiser. If you enjoyed the card reading, consider subscribing if you do so. Thank you for subscribing, and else we see you in the next card reading. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.